Yes, or I move them around so that they are even in the box.
I take them out of one end and work toward the other, and it goes into the fridge with still has egg side facing out so its center of gravity will be in my hand when I grab it. People are baffled by this. Am I the only one who's almost dropped an unbalanced carton of eggs?
I do it this way too. My mother told me to do it like this when I was a kid.
Symmetry is everything.
Heck no, I pick from the front and the one day I go to pull the whole thing out it slips away from me and smashes the other half on the floor. I thought that was normal.
Apparently it is. Going by the people I've lived with.
Yes, and my wife thinks I'm crazy. There's dozens of us, dozens.
No. I sort by shades, color.
I order them by salinity of shell, which can only be determined by pressing them to one's tongue for a few seconds. Higher salinity shells will last longer and therefore are placed in the rear. Deep inside the rear.
I pick them out of one side and put the empty side in the fridge first so when it's cantilever in my hand it's not heavy off center from my grip.
I do, too, and if others don't then I've nothing else to say to such uncivilized people.
I have done this sometimes. But I very rarely take the carton out of the fridge. I just open it and take the eggs I want out. And here I thought I was the only one.
Me too.
I pull from the back so the heavy part is up front.
Yes, because I had the latter happen to me once.
Yes, and I thought I was the only one. I just take them from one end, and once enough have been removed, I cut the carton in half with a serrated knife.
I work outside in and alternating top and bottom. So I take out egg 1A greater than 6B greater than 2B greater than 5A. Yes, it is obsessive, but it is also satisfying.
Yes, this is the way.
Absolutely, it's logical. Yes, I also overthink everything.
Get out of my head.
Yes, I thought I invented this lol.
I always do this. How could anyone not? #Savage's nerdface.
I always do this. How could anyone not? #Savage's nerdface.
I always do this. How could anyone not? #Savage's nerdface.
Yep. I think I had an egg carton fall off a counter once because of this. Learned my lesson.
I take them out based on their size. Sometimes I want small eggs, sometimes the big ones, and then put all the remaining eggs on one side. Not for balance, I just hate the disorder in the carton.
What's your egg source?
Yes, ever since I dropped and broke a half a dozen that were all at one end and fell on the floor when I picked them up from the counter.
No, I never pick up the carton actually. Just sits on the kitchen counter open.
I remove mine in alphabetical order.
So like egg, then egg, then egg, then egg?
Yes. Learned it during my days in retail while working on my degree. Keep the box balanced.
Yep. I usually get the ones on both ends first and work my way to the middle of the carton.
No, I remove all of them from the carton when I put them in the fridge. They have their own spot reserved specially for them. Huh?